In general, Queen Bee is a really good Rugrats episode. This is the first segment of the 21st episode of the first season of the reboot. And on the one hand, I loved the animation, but on the other, I really hated it. And I will discuss what I mean by that in a moment. Lucy and Randy are filming, a film about bees, and Angelica learns about the Queen Bee. So she decides to pretend to be the Queen Bee and make the other Rugrats serve her. They do this because they think they're going to get something, they're going to get honey as a reward, but Angelica is obviously very, very selfish. The film is all about teamwork and sharing, and I think that that's a really beautiful message, of course, and to use bees to deliver that message I thought was pretty great. And there's a lot of educational opportunities in this, a lot of facts about hives and honeycombs. I don't like bees in general, kind of scared of them, but they made it seem fun and engaging, and it was definitely a fun narrative, and the imaginative play part worked really well. We cut back to seeing what they were doing in their actual surroundings every now and then, and it was very believable and very convincing, and all of that worked really well. The only issue I have is that there are a lot of extreme close ups. The imaginative play scenes do look good. There's a lot of purple and gold, a lot of delicious honey colours, and that works very well. But we have so many extreme close ups of the characters' faces that it became uncomfortable. And I didn't like it, and I don't understand why they did that because that's not usually the case with the reboot. And whenever it cut to the real life scenes rather than the imagination scenes, that wasn't a problem. But for some reason, when the characters were pretending to be bees and we could see them wearing their bee costumes, there were so many extreme close ups that I started to really dislike it. I really hated it, and I don't know why they made that decision. Because, well, one, it's too close for comfort. And two, the backdrops and the attention to detail whenever we do get to see the backgrounds are really beautiful. And I think we could have seen that space in more detail if we didn't have these extreme close ups. So I think that was a really bad decision. But the rest of it worked really well. And I rather enjoyed it. It's a nice episode with a really great message or several great messages. In general, the animation quality is great, the pacing is great. The editing back and forth between imagination and reality I thought was very well done. But unfortunately, the extreme close ups meant that it was less than perfect, and I can't say ultimately that I loved it.